Hello friends, it's Reza. Welcome to channel Reza Blade, and this week my review will be a really fun one, especially fun. I heartily and enthusiastically bit off more than I could chew and decided to review 4 plates instead of just 2. I've got 2 little round plates and 2 rectangular plates. They're all from Nicole Diary, so they at least have that much going for them as far as why I lumped them in together. I've got a lot of Nicole Diary plates to review, so I wanted to kind of get going on my backlog. If you haven't been to my what is this? This is a channel. My channel before, welcome. It's usually I do reviews. Sometimes I do new lines of polish. Sometimes I do tutorials, just all sorts of stuff. You guys can always, I encourage you to always comment below and tell me kind of thing you want if you're in the mood for something in particular. And so before we, waste any more time telling you what I do, why don't I just do it? So this guy is Nicole Diary 128. It's a stained glass style plate. You've got some mushrooms, some leaves. This one turns out really pretty when you do it. It's just a kind of a leaf design. Also, I don't know why this is not lighting well. We've got some flowers, some more flowers. Very cool. That octopus is really neat. More leaves, more flowers, some leaves or scallop kind of look. We've got trees, and you're going to see that all over my left hand in a second when I show you my inspiration manicures. And then we've got some kind of door stained glass inset and a stained glass window kind of look. Very neat. And that's Nicole Diary 128. All right. Now let me try one of the small ones. This one, it looks like the alcohol I cleaned these off with dried in dots instead of drying clear. I apologize about that. 174. It's got some cool cat and moon images. Also wolves and a deer here and the unicorn, more cats. Very, very cool. And that is the 2 plates for my manicures, so I might as well show you. This hand it's very busy, but I wanted to do a 4 seasons kind of manicure. So here I've got summer, here I've got autumn, here I've got winter, and here is spring. And on the, disregard my thumb, I worked so hard. It took so long to do these that I just wanted to throw something together for the thumb. And then on my right, forgive the hard outlines around the edges. Sometimes Seche Vite does that. It doesn't do it very often to me, but sometimes it does happen. So what I did was, this is called a Sharpie manicure. I put down a coat of white, and then on a plastic baggie, I drew a bunch of Sharpies, and then I used a little tiny bit of alcohol to turn that into a paint. So you'll see how that turns out. The colors are most vibrant on this finger. I don't know why. So here is a wolf. And then I've got a deer, well, a stag, and another wolf, kind of. And it looks like this is the inset, the negative space there. It looks like it's a child's face. Tell me if I'm wrong, but it looks really cool. And then I've got some stars and moon from the same plate. So that's those. And then I've got some more things from the deer plate to show you. But I guess I should probably show you that plate first. This one is Nicole Diary 153. And we have horns with flowers, antlers with flowers. And this says, oh dear. Got some leaves here. This really cool image of a stag with its antlers are kind of like a tree blowing leaves. We've got this way you can build a landscape kind of nail. We've got trees and a sun, and that stopped focusing. I don't know why. Anyway, grass all sorts of really cool things there. And now I'm going to show you, I really like that Dreamcatcher one, don't you? It's got a negative space deer here. When you do these, you're going to want to make sure that your scraper is almost flat against the plate as you scrape. Otherwise, you're going to scoop the polish right out of that negative space stamp. All right, I hope that helps you in your endeavors later on. Here's Nicole Diary 191. And this plate was really exciting, but I've worked really hard to get it to work. It doesn't want to work. So I don't know if that's my plate or not, but it needed to be dark colors on white in order to show up. I did this like a light green with a brown before. It didn't show up at all. So anyway, I just wanted to show you. This is what I did in order to get those images to actually stand out. And when it works, it looks beautiful. Now luckily these plates are like $1. So at least they are on eBay. So luckily if you only use it a couple, 3 times, then it's not like you wasted too much money on it. And is that all 4? That's all 4. That means it's time for me to show you my little, I have 3 other swatch sticks. They are from the deer plate. There's one of the deer, stag. We've got a skeleton with some flowers. And then, I don't know if I showed you, there's a wading pool on that plate. So I put one of the images of the drinking stag. Come on. Well, it hates me. I think it's focusing on that plate down there, so there you go. And I use some of the landscaping. You can see that, some of the landscaping in there to build that kind of a scene. So I hope you like that too. So those are all of my my actual nails that I put together. Let me show you the swatches so that you can see it all swatched right out of the envelope. Just great. And then you'll see I had some trouble with this one, even on the paper, but I did make sure to repeat everything until I got it to at least show up once. Like, I really love that fish, but I wish I didn't have to use such light colors for those stamps. I'm a little bit disappointed with this particular plate. I'll have where to get these all in the description box as usual. Here are, now of course this one, these 2 plates down below are just, they show up fabulously. They stamped great. I love that moon road right there. If you enjoyed this review, please click the like button. That really helps me out. Another thing that helps me out is if you subscribe to my channel, join the group. We'd love to have you. Here is the stained glass plate. And then I'd love to hear which mani you liked best, which plate you liked best, what you want to see in the future. I want to know how quickly I was able to churn this review out. Really, I really love this particular image right there. And then here we go. All right. So I will see you guys within the next week again. I will have some more, we'll have some more plates for you. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.